Hey everyone. So I know I was supposed to upload yesterday, um, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't up to it. Um, so I hate doing update videos like this because there's nothing to update. Like last week was very basic. The only things that I really did is I have to get my blood drawn twice a week, every Monday and Thursday. But aside from that, there hasn't been any big updates. And so I don't really have much to update you on, but I guess no news is good news. I'd rather something not happen than something bad happen, I guess. Um, so, I mean, with this, even with the transplant, I still get very tired. Like yesterday, I didn't get to bed until 4 a.m. this morning, and then I had to wake up at 9:30 to go get my blood drawn. So I'm tired. Hopefully I'll get a full night's sleep tonight. Um, and it's tough because I live in an apartment and you can kind of see from my bedroom window, you can see out into like a wooded area, and just beyond the wooded area there's some houses and stuff. Um, but there's a family next door. They have like 6 kids, and these kids like to run around behind the apartments right here in the wooded area, which, they're kids. That's what they like to do. But the problem is I like to have my curtain up because I like the natural light. I prefer the natural light to the um, artificial light, like the lamps and stuff. And they tend to run by and they'll stop and stare into the window at me. Sometimes I'll just be quiet and just deadpan stare at them back, or I'll just, depending on my mood, I'll yell, "Go away," or "Get the hell out of here." Um, so it gets annoying. I've had to kind of rig my curtain. It's actually a blanket I hung over the window, but my curtain to where I cut a slit in half the curtain halfway through and tied it so it just pulls back enough to for me to open the window halfway to let fresh air in, but it covers the rest of the window. They still peek in, and it's really annoying, and especially when we're in the kitchen, I'm cooking or something, they'll stop at the kitchen window and stare in, or if I have the door open because I'm cooking something, they'll stop and they'll stare, and it's like, what are you looking at? Why are you staring at me? Why don't you go about your business? I'm not in the mood to be stared at by some little kids. If you're bored, go find something else to do, but don't stand there and stare at me. I don't think it's cute. I think it's highly irritating, and it's just gonna make me possibly say something I'm gonna regret. But these kids, their parents don't really care what they do. It's like one of those families where the parents are just like, just go outside and do whatever. And these kids are always in the mischief and stuff. And I don't know what's up with their dad. I remember one time, 1 o'clock in the morning, we were woken up by this pounding on the door, pounding, pounding. And I got up and I snuck over to the front door, and it was the dad from right next door, the apartment next door. So I kind of came back, or no, I heard the pounding on the door, and so I went and woke up my husband, and I said, "Hey, there's someone knocking on the door." So he got up and he went to the front door. I hid around the corner and kind of peeked my head around the corner to see who it was. And it was the guy next door. And we sleep with the window, the blinds are open. And my daughter was in the family room. She was watching YouTube. Or no, she was watching YouTube and then she fell asleep watching YouTube in the family room. And she made a little makeshift bed, like bed on the floor, to where she can curl up and watch YouTube, and she fell asleep. Um, so it was really weird. And he's like, "What's up with you guys? I can see in your window. I can see your daughter sleeping in there, and this and that." No, he couldn't, because she was actually where the window is. There's the couch, and she was behind the couch, so he wasn't able to see her. And then he's like, "What's wrong with you guys? Why is your blinds always open? Everybody thinks you're weird. Um, everybody thinks you're hiding something." And I'm like, how could we be hiding something if our blinds are open and you can see? It was really, really weird. I was like, he's on something. And then he's like, "You need to cover your window, this and this and that." And my husband was like, "Okay, you need to leave," and shut the door. And just before the door closed, I said, "What the hell was that?" And the guy stops and he stands in the window and just stares at me. And it was really just off putting. And I was like, whoa, that was really just, but nothing ever happened ever since then. Um, it's like either he had some kind of a mental breakdown, he was on something, he was drunk or something, but things have been pretty peaceful ever since then. So it was really weird. But anyway, so that was a while ago. But next week, I have my two blood draws, Monday and Thursday. Wednesday, but on Wednesday, sorry, I had to cut a couple times because my husband came in. But I have my appointment with my transplant doctor. So that's usually just a basic appointment, like a checkup, follow up. And he's gonna, you know, check me out and make sure everything's good with my anti-rejection meds. And um, so that's Wednesday. So Monday I have my blood draw. Wednesday I have my doctor's appointment. Thursday I have a blood draw, and that's pretty much it. Um, but I might update you guys after my appointment, let you know how it went, what he said, and things like that. Um, so I'm sorry, I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted. It is, what time is it? 4 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm already ready to go to sleep. But I know I'm gonna need to eat here again. I eat every 2 to 3 hours, just because I can't eat big meals. I have to cut them into like small meals every couple hours because my stomach, I just can't eat as much. My stomach shrunk like you wouldn't believe. Um, so I have to eat every couple hours. Otherwise, I just get stomach aches. But um, I'll update you guys next week, or no, this week, later this week, about how everything went. And I'll talk to you guys later. See you next video.